And the laws of this world is everything that goes up must come down. Everything that goes up must come down. So if you have high flights, you're super high, there will come the time when you have to come back down again. And mostly for human beings, the path of coming down is the one that we don't like anymore so much. So that means it's actually also not the sense to develop ourselves in such a way that we are in God's state all the time. So, and now comes the point. We don't want to be in animal realm. We don't want to be in demon realm. Don't want to be in hungry ghosts. Don't want to be in God. We are in human. And what is it that, let's say, Buddhism would develop you into? It is a state which is none of the six, none of the seven. It is the one which has no up and downs. So first of all, it is about mindset we talk about. So if you want to know, so if I follow the Buddhist teaching, if I read the history, if I follow, let's say, the guidelines, try to practice also, what's going to happen? First thing, the fluctuation starts to disappear. The fluctuation, the speed of your daily life starts to decrease. Things start to slow down. It's not like this anymore. That means just like by diving, immersing yourself into the Buddhist teaching, trying to make some sense out of it, having, let's say, meditation practices, okay, having some guidelines, it makes your life become less complicated. Less complicated, you more calm. The calmer you become, like the ocean, the higher the chances the water is going to be clear. The bigger the waves, the more sand inside, the more turbulent, the more dirty the water is. It's impossible to watch until the ground. Why do we want to watch until the ground? Because I think it is depth, it is deepness that gives you immersion, and that gives you the answer, what is my purpose here on this earth, in case like you're asking this question. What's the purpose of life? What's the sense of life? It is, first of all, it is just something you have to answer for yourself. Nobody can give you this answer. Second is, the sense of life sometimes changes throughout our lifetimes. Maybe it's not that from the moment of birth until the end, it's like that you can mention one. No, maybe the purpose and the sense that you give to your life, that you give to yourself, maybe this can change. Okay. But in order to get some answers, over and over again, why all these meditation practices? Why calm? Why, when you do the practices, don't talk? Because the more distractions are there in your life, distractions meaning something that is distracting what? Distracting your consciousness, distracting your awareness, distracting your mind from being at the place where it's supposed to be. And which is that? Well, there where you are. So meaning, if your body is sitting right now here at the beach, your mind, your consciousness, your awareness should be here. Not even 1 minute in the future. Also not 1 minute in the past, right just here. So this whole idea from Asian philosophy, from Asian tradition, body and mind in harmony. Yes, actually this body and mind in harmony. The mind is always there where the body is, in the present moment. That would normally be the basic understanding or the basis foundation of a human being who, first of all, that's the basis. You travel in the world, you walk through the world with body and mind in harmony. That would be like neutral state. But already right now, we are not even in neutral state. We are in minus state for many people. Because body is here, but mind is somewhere else. Then it's not just the mind which is somewhere else. Then it is sometimes also like the feeling in terms of you say something, yeah, but you feel differently. You feel something, yeah, but you don't say it. You act in a certain way, but it's not fitting to what you are saying. You say something, yeah, but it's not fitting to what you're like feeling, expressing. So this whole conflict, disbalance, disalignment, that is first of all the main idea. Why? To counterforce all the development in this world right now that is causing this disruption to us. Yeah, because we walk out now on the street, no matter which country you go, it's impossible to go to a country almost where there's no technology. I don't say technology is bad, I just say technology also has a consequence. And the consequence of technology is that the more you rely something about your life on some external help, the less you lose your own ability for simple survival. This is also how it starts. So it's many different layers that somehow come together. But it's not really about, is this good, is this bad? No, it's just like, see some things in this world have consequences. How does the consequence translate into your being? Are you happy with it? Are you not happy with it? If you're happy with it, nothing to change about it. If you're unhappy with it, well, then I think it becomes important to have the right methods and also know where to start adjusting. And these type of practices, from Hang Swan Shifu or from many different areas, this is first of all to get the understanding. You have a body, and it is possible that through the training of the body, we're starting to strengthen what we call the body-mind connection. But in order to strengthen this body-mind connection, well, we need to have a body. And for me, it's like undiscussable that if I look in the mirror, there's something, there's that piece of me. It's right now, it's there. So my question is, okay, how can I use this for the benefit? Because now, or like in general in the last years, more and more the word energy pops up. It's all energy, it's all consciousness. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. But if all is energy, if all is like hologram, if all is like, if you're in the matrix, I don't know, there's so many expressions of it, okay? If it's like that, now does it now mean that you can neglect the body that you have? Or that the body is like not important? So if somebody's saying, no, the truth about human existence, the truth about our existence is that we are energetic beings. Okay, what's the quickest way for you to become an energetic being? Well, get rid of all the matter. Get rid of all the matter would simply mean commit suicide. Just kill the body right now, and then you're in energetic state. I'm sorry, it doesn't make sense. It is, in my opinion, in this way of thinking, exaggerated now. It is like disrespecting the gift of God, giving you the possibility of having a human body right now, with the ability to experience what this earth is often necessarily like go to other planets. This humanity doesn't even know what's underneath the ocean. We still don't know. So the search is not out there. The search is based upon yourself, how you adjust your mindset and what type of purpose, of sense and of depth you are putting into your own life. When you look at the ocean, what do you see? Do you only see the surface? Do you see the color? Or do you see it's just the surface? And there is so much more which is undiscovered. Then also you look at the ocean right now. On the one side, it's very inviting, I would say, especially when you're sweating. Yeah, it's really inviting right now to just start swimming. Two things that would take this type of thought from you away to go out swimming right now. Number one, waves are too demolishing, so they are threatening. The waves are too high, it's not inviting anymore. It more looks like if you go in there right now, it's just going to kill you. Danger. Fear is something that stops us going out there. Number one is fear. Fear is that one thing that always stops us from going into the unknown. But actually the unknown is really nice. And the second part is, we would not go out there knowing we are too heavy. If you go out there and then the heaviness hits in, what happens is you're just going to drown. So what we want to do is go into the unknown, but being light, because then we cannot sink. Going in the unknown with lightness. And this is also where many different teachings come along. What is it that keeps you heavy in life? Everybody knows. What is it that keeps you heavy from moving on? Tomorrow you have to leave Kopangan, go to another island. So you know directly right now, oh no, I can't, because why? I mean, everybody is different. Everybody will find his or her own arguments why it's impossible right now to tomorrow leave the country. Everybody has it, including me. We all have it. Something that still tries to mobilize us. Mobilize us wherever we are located in. Actually, it's really funny, because some people ask me why I don't like to invest in like buying houses and real estate and that stuff. In Germany, it's called Immobilization. Yeah? Immobilization just means, you know, immobile. If you have that stuff, you can't move anymore. And I mean, it's true. In some way, it's true. Unless you have someone who can take care of your real estate then. But if you are the one who needs to take care of all of these things, it just bounces you to the place where that thing is standing. So I just said, oh no. I tried the method of the world is my home. Somehow. Yeah, but this is the part about heaviness. And
yeah, King Solomon in the Bible is saying lots of properties, lots of world.
So how did we end up here? That everything that I told you right now, you can hopefully follow along the line of thought. And from which of what I just told you until right now, where comes the part in where you need to believe something? If you don't believe you're drowning with your heavy, try out.